members who dismiss and disrespect the voice of their own leader sow the seeds of their own downfall. You see, disagreement is one thing, and disrespect is quite another. Coming up, the President Cyril Ramaphosa was in the Parliament today answering the questions about his trip to the USA to meet Trump, and of course, with everything that happened in the Oval, the good and the bad. So one would have thought that this was a very great opportunity for all the parties who had some complaints about the trip, about what transpired in the Oval, see, about everything pertaining that trip. So this was a superb opportunity for parties to really ask questions. But it's very disappointing to see the way some of the MPs ruining their opportunities to ask good questions because they lacked one thing and one thing only, the respect of the chairperson. Of course, the House was armed with my favorite lady, Omphile Maotwe, the EFF ladies, and all the guys were there. I love EFF ladies, and of course, guys like Sihlelonzis and now Tambo. Those are my boys. Those are my boys, and of course, my lady, my girl, Naledi Shiva. Those are powerhouse, man. I love those ladies. So, but it's very disappointing now when you see, due to lack of respect, when you see these good leaders ruining their opportunity to ask the president the good question that they've been always wanting to ask, so that the president explains to the nation why did he do certain things. Then because of lack of respect, to find that now some of these ladies ruined their opportunity to really get the president to explain to the nation what really transpired in the Oval and why did he do whatever he did there. But it was very disappointing to see how some of these members of parliament handled themselves. Check this out.
Parliamentary question will be asked by the Honourable Maotwe.
Thank you very much, Deputy Speaker. President, what you just said now is not different from what you've been saying over the years. The reality is that your own government has not grown this economy by more than 2%. We're talking today, your own government revised the economic growth that they put last month from 1.8 to 1.4. So there is no economic growth that is going to happen in the medium term. You have not been able, President, to reduce the high levels of unemployment. You have not been able, President, to shield the poor from the high cost of living. We've seen the Minister of Finance now attempting to increase the fuel levy, which will deepen the crisis of our country. So we saw you taking a trip to the US last week. And we're asking ourselves, what economic interventions are you trying to lock in? Because you're saying you went there to mend relations. How is your trip going to assist us? President?
Thank you, Honourable Member. Your time has expired.
President, you dismally failed, Deputy Speaker, to finish, to protect the constitutional ruling that
Honourable
said
Member,
that
your
kill the
time
board,
has
the farmer
expired.
can't.
Now you see. Now you see. Now you see. Chile Maotwe here now, guys, is getting out of hand. Each and every speaker is given a specific time. If your time is up, at least if you haven't covered is whatever you want to cover, of which you should be conscious of before you even start speaking, make sure that you compile your question to a way that they fit within that specific time. But the moment chair says, Miss So-and-so, your time is up, wrap up quickly and apologize and sit down. Because now she's continuing and the chair has called her to order to say, your time is up. There is nothing wrong with what the chair lady did here. There's nothing wrong about what she said. But look at what Omphile Maotwe is continuing doing. I'm saying this with a heart because I like her, guys. I know I like that lady so much. But seeing her doing this, it breaks my heart, man. It breaks my heart. But look at what Omphile Maotwe is continuing doing. Come on.
Is not
Honorable Maotwe, your
that
time has
constitute to hate
expired.
speech and does not incite
Honorable Maotwe,
violence. So,
Honorable
President,
Maotwe, I'm now
President-
cautioning you.
so
You
President,
are
I'm
going
finishing
beyond
this.
your time and you are not
That's fine.
acting. Honorable Maotwe, Honorable Maotwe,
You have to protect me.
you, honorable members,
You.
please give me the opportunity.
I mean, come on. Was that necessary, Mpiwe, really, Mpiwe Maotwe? Was that necessary, Mfethu? I mean, come on, you are way more intelligent than that. You are way more smarter than that. There are other people in the House who also still want to talk and ask the president time. You are being selfish now and are being disrespectful to the chair. Guys. No. Yo, I love this lady so much, but yeah, I wish I planned above it. I think that's why I'll never be a politician. I'll never be a politician and support all these parties because even my favorite party, there'll come a time where Master the better, I'll have to call them to order and say, hey, I can't, my leader here, you're not doing well. You're not doing a good thing. This is unfair. Yeah, you can't do that to your people. That's why I cannot be a politician. I like Omphile Maotwe so much, guys, but I planned above it.
Honorable Maotwe, you are now 40 seconds over your time.
Deputy, I was disrupted by these people.
No, honorable member, there
President,
was
you failed
no
to protect the
interruption.
constitutional
Honorable
court.
Maotwe, will you please
Unlike President
sit down? Honorable Maotwe, I am now cautioning you. Honorable Maotwe, will you please leave the chamber? Honorable Maotwe, I have been cautioning you a number of times. Now I'm asking you because you are ignoring and disrespecting the chair. Honorable Maotwe, I have asked you to please leave the chamber.
Chairperson,
Yes,
you
she
only
must
caution
kindly
her
leave,
once.
Speaker.
How many
Leave the
cautions must you give a member before you eject them from the House?
Which I
You
have.
cautioned her once. You
No,
said that
I did
cautioned
not.
you.
I said
Then she
caution
sat down.
times. No, after 46 seconds. Honorable Maotwe, please leave the chamber. That is my instruction.
And the next thing, she's asking to be protected by the same chair lady she's disrespecting. No, guys, come on. Now she's ruining her opportunity of asking the question. Not only that, she's robbing the nation now of hearing the president, of holding the president accountable. Because those questions that she was asking the president are not only beneficial to her or to EFF, but to us, the society. But because of her disrespect, now she ruins that opportunity and selfishly robbing us of hearing from the president to answer those questions that she has asked and those that she was still going to ask. You see now, every parliament house, guys, has got rules. And please, don't confuse this with the Lonzi and the Bucho thing that happened last week. In that case, Sihle Lonzi was just being sabotaged and robbed on a broad daylight. That was just so uncalled for. And that's a different story. Now, don't start quoting me and say, but Moses, you were happy with Lonzi last week. Yes, I was happy, and I'm still standing behind Lonzi even today, But Omphile Maotwe here now, come on, lady. Come on, girl, come on. You are totally out of order. And look what happens thereafter. Hang on.
If you do not want to, Sergeant at Arms, could you please assist? Honorable Maotwe.
But Deputy Speaker, is it because he was touching you on the Americans? You can't do that.
Honorable Sergeant at Arms.
No, Deputy Speaker, that's not how we operate.
No, that's not how we operate.
Maotwe, lisa rufele
You-
jana go.
And you
Talk
said
about-
the member.
rufele jana.
You only just told her that she has spoken over 40 seconds.
Honorable
And after
Mente,
that, she must leave the house. That's not how we work.
Abayisethanda jabo phansi,
Hey,
awuhambe
That's how you
lendawo.
work in the EFF, not in Parliament.
For the time,
Honorable
and
Mente.
you did not stop them.
Honorable Mente, I am also cautioning you, that is now the second one. Honorable Mente, and the Sergeant at Arms, I am now calling the Sergeant
It
at Arms.
doesn't change the fact, Deputy Speaker, you can remove us from this
You need
house.
to follow
And then
the
the
rules of Parliament when I
No, you
speak.
cannot which says still the poor to the farmer is a
Please
crime
come and assist
and
the
therefore doesn't
Honorable Maotwe.
constitute to a hate speech. That's why you are sitting on that
You are
chair.
trying very hard to
Because-
impress Julius on our time.
That was-
Stop it and go out.
I fuck off when I.
Not in an auction of impressing Julius Malema, man. Can you go out? You don't have time.
You are scared of white
You are
people.
quiet, you are not telling
Honorable
that
Speaker.
one.
We are worshipping white people here.
Honorable Deputy Speaker.
Now the second one. Honorable
You are
Mente.
scared of white people when I speak. You are scared of white people.
Honorable Deputy Speaker.
I'm not recognizing anyone now. You may not, in terms of the rules, intervene at any point
But
whilst
Deputy
a member
Speaker, our
is
hands are
asking-
up here. Can you recognize us as well?
I have just ruled, Honorable Mkalipi, you should know the rules, that whilst someone is being removed, that you may not interrupt the process, because then you are also in breach of the rules. So I am cautioning you, Honorable Mkalipi.
You want all members of the EFF out of that house
Honorable
because you are
Mkalipi, I am cautioning you now for the second time.
Deputy Speaker.
But Deputy Speaker, why are you saying
Honorable
you are questioning
Mkalipi,
me
that
while I'm
is now the
quiet?
third time that I'm cautioning you.
But
The
I'm
table,
quiet.
please
Why are you
remove
calling my name while I'm quiet?
Honorable Mkalipi from the
Hey, keep
platform.
quiet. You are not quiet when I'm calling. Keep quiet.
Hey,
Honorable
Kuwena,
Piri.
shut up, Wena, Piri, shut up.
You are scared of white people,
Honorable
Deputy
members, we will now
Speaker.
proceed.
Now, what frustrates me is that none of these senior ladies are holding Omphile Maotwe to order to say, no, sisters, mamela. Ungazosiqoshisa lana, fanele sibambe lo muntu lo president asitshele kahle. None of them is doing that. Instead, they start hailing vulgar, hey, fuck off in the parliament. You're calling somebody fuck off in the parliament. I mean, come on, guys. Instead of these ladies calling each other to order, say, hey, let's not ruin our opportunity. Then, hey, when I speaker, when I will Johnny, hey, fuck off, hey. Guys, there is no self-respecting person who would love to be led by a disrespectful leader. It's an honest truth. If you don't respect other people, how you can respect the people you are leading? Guys, it's not all the time where you have to be rude and fight, except if you have planned. You see, like if EFF, like the EFF ladies planned to say, no, look, we are just going to ruin this thing. We won't allow the president to talk, like how they used to do years back during SONA, to say, no, straight. I understand there's a different animal altogether because you are here to protest to stop him from addressing the nation. That's clear. But now here, dude, we are debating here. We use our mental capacity. We use our superior logic here, guys. Yes. How? And you want me to vote for you? Let's be honest. There is no self-respecting person who would like to be led by a rude and a leader who doesn't have self-respect. There is no one. People who see, listens, educated, they look all this behavior and say, yeah. No, guys, no. Mantombazane, lungisani bafethu.
Honorable
You are scared of white
Honorable
people.
Deputy Speaker, can I rise on
Very
a point
scared.
of order?
Honorable members, I'm now cautioning you on the platform. You have not been recognized. And we will now proceed. Honorable Mkaula, order. Honorable Mente, what is your point of order?
The point of order is on you, Speaker, and your unfairness. Honorable Piri there on the platform he has been speaking. You have never questioned him. You have never thrown him out.
Honorable
Yet,
Mente,
Mkalipi, you have thrown her out. For what good reason?
Honorable Mente, focus.
No, you are unfair. You are unfair. I'm very focused. You are
Honourable
unfair.
Mete, I am now cautioning you
She's
for
only
the third time.
concentrating on EFF members.
Honourable
You're
member
only
of the
concentrating
MK.
on EFF member.
Honourable member. Honourable member, I have made a ruling and you do know what you have to do. Once a ruling has been made, you can go to the Speaker and then to the Rules Committee. Honourable President, please proceed.
Honorable Speaker, I just have a point of order.
Thank you,
You
Honorable.
can't have a point of order.
Deputy
The ruling
Speaker.
has been made. The ruling has been made.
Honourable members on the platform.
That
Deputy
the ruling
Speaker.
has been made. The ruling has been made.
Honourable members on the platform. Order.
May you grant me, Honorable.
Honourable Tutetse, I'm going to remove you from the platform now. Please remove the member from the platform. Honourable Mente, I have now cautioned you a number of times. I am going to next time now ask you to leave the chamber. The same honourable member of the MK. Honourable member of the MK, do you know the rules that if a ruling has been made on the same matter, you cannot raise another point of order? So is this a new point of order? Honourable member, then you go to the Rules Committee with your complaint. And please do, Honourable member, order. We will now proceed, Honourable President.
Thank you, Honorable Deputy Speaker. I've now forgotten what the question was. But well, there was a question. I guess I need to respond to it. I think the honorable member's question was, what is it that we sought to achieve by going to the United States? And I think that does require an answer. We were very clear.
Order, Honourable members, Honourable Mkaula. Honourable member, I'm not recognizing you now. Honourable President, please proceed.
Thank you. The issue of relations between South Africa and the United States was an issue that occupied many people's minds in our country, and many had raised concerns about the deteriorating relationship between our two countries.
Now the president is off the hook. Now our questions that we had, that we wanted him to answer, Tololo, you guys have been kicked out of the house. Now it defeats the whole purpose of us being here, of us waking at night, preparing for the questions, preparing for this day. All the work you have put, doing research. Ultimately, the president is in front of you, but you ended up not being able to ask the question and get the president to account. Why? Because of lack of respect. And where is wisdom in that? And where is superior logic in that? You can scream and swear, "Okusalayo ungaphandle," you are out there. I hope these girls have learned something about what happened today in the parliament, and that when they come back here next time, they will be better leaders and better debaters that they are. What do you think? Let me hear your comment below. And of course, if you're coming for the first time, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.